Hey everyone, this is Mrs. Mannix, and I'm going to teach you today about organization within your Google Drive, which is super important because using your Drive, if you're not organized, can get really, really overwhelming. So I am in Google Chrome. I prefer using Google Chrome over Safari. If you don't have Google Chrome, to get it, you can click on your Ladoo people and go into your Ladoo app portal and search for it and download it. Another way to get Google Chrome is to search it with a little magnifying glass and just type in Chrome and it should pop up and allow you to download it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to access your drive. I like to access the drive. You can just do drive.google.com. I like to use my little Google Apps button, which you can access all of your Google Suite in, your Gmail, Classroom, Doc Sheets. So I like to click directly on the Drive link, which is going to open up my Google Drive. And there's a couple different ways that you can format your drive. So mine is in grid view. You can click this button and switch it into list view. This is kind of a personal preference. So when you're in list view, you're going to see all your folders and documents in a list. I don't prefer this. It's a little overwhelming to me. I prefer grid view, where it puts my folders up at the top and then my files down low. I normally don't go into these files. I don't love going down here. It gets a little overwhelming. Um, these are the most recent things that you have accessed. You can also, over here on the left, you can do this drop down and it'll pull up all your folders. And so really what we're looking for here is folders are the key to organization. So what I want you to do, you're going to go to the new plus sign over here. You're going to click new folder. And in that folder, I think it's helpful to put a star first because that's going to make it pop up at the top of your list or your grid. And I'm going to label it as biology. If you're in advanced biology, you can also label it as advanced biology or whatever other class you're making it for. So then I'm going to press create and my folder lists right at the top. If you want to be a little more fun, you can two-finger click on the folder and you can change its color. There's that big debate over like what color folder you should use for each class. I'm going to choose green for biology, just a little more visually appealing if you want it. So then when I open up that folder right now, it's empty. And so what I would recommend doing anytime you have to create a new document, open up this folder first. Then you can go to new Google Doc. And the important, like one of the most important things is to title your documents. I cannot tell you how many times I look into your Google Drives and I see untitled document, untitled document, untitled document. So you're going to title your document what it is. Scientific method notes. And then you're good to go. The nice thing is it saves automatically into your drive. And when I go back into the folder, there it is. So something that you're going to see a lot linked through Classroom is going to be your agendas for the week with your links. So with these hyperlinks, what you're going to do is, you're going to have this pulled up at the same time as your Zoom meeting. When that Zoom meeting is active, there's going to be a link here that you can click. So let's say we did our Zoom meeting, we did attendance, we did the review, we did the demo, and now it's time for me to work on my scientific method article. To access that document, you're just going to click on the link, and some documents are going to pull right up. This is kind of small. To full size it, you're going to press this button. It's going to pull up the reading that I'm supposed to do over Can Chocolate Help Fight Diabetes? I'm going to read this. Great. So I did the reading. And now it's time for me to answer the questions. So with assignments, what's going to happen is you're going to see that you do not have editing access. So I can't type on here. I can't do anything on here. I do not want you to click this button and give your teachers 1,000 emails. You do not want to request edit access because you want your own copy for Google Drive. So to make your own copies of documents, what you're going to do is you're going to press File, Make a Copy, and it's going to pop this up. It's going to say Copy Document. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the title because all of your titles are going to be the same, like follow the same format. So you're going to want to put your last name followed by your first name, and then you're going to leave the title of the document. So if I was doing this, mine would say Mannix Molly Sample Chocolate Questions. The second step is you want to change your folder. Do not just leave it in My Drive because you will lose it, and when it comes time to turn it on Classroom, you won't be able to find it. So I'm going to go into Folder, My Drive, and this is going to pull up all your folders. And by putting that star in front of it, it's right at the top. I'm going to click Biology, select, OK. It's going to open up a new tab, and this is going to be titled with my document. And now I'm going to be able to type directly on this document. And so when I go back into my biology folder, there it is. Another thing you have the option to do within your folders is you can make subfolders. And to do that, I just two-finger clicked. That's a faster way than going over to New. So I can make a folder for my notes. I can make a folder for maybe Unit 1 assignments and create that. And to organize it, I can do it the easy way. I can hold it down and drag and drop those into the correct folders. Now, you don't have to do that. You can keep them out. I can open up this folder. I can two-finger click on my document. I can click Move To. Go back one into my biology folder. And I can move it back. But my recording thing is in the way, so it's not letting me move it how I would like. There we go. Smooth there. Back in the main document. So, please let your teachers know if you have any questions. Making the folders and the organization is going to be a great way to help you with this virtual learning until we're able to get back into the classroom.